tomorrow. And there has been many reminders in the last 2 years of that. And many loved ones have been suffering. We've all known people who, in the last 2 years, who are close to us, who have transitioned and now are moving on to the next chapter of their life, of the many lives, if you believe that. It's hard to know, the best way to stay sane in these times because it can be so intensely tough for so many individuals. And today, I heard about Vanita, and I have to admit I'm really rocked. But this has been a long line of different things that I've heard of people that I know within my inner circle who are suffering. So we have to, when we're in these situations, still stay standard and kind to one another and cope the best we can, right? I knew something was up. I just didn't know what. She seemed very quiet to me the last few weeks. And she had been complaining about a constant headache. I remember that the few times I had talked to her, and I was actually concerned that it might just be, the flu or COVID or something, right? I had no idea it would be to this degree. I've had friends in the past who've exited, who've transitioned, who've moved to a better place, who had similar circumstances. So to me, it is forever a reminder that we are fragile creatures, and we're all doing our best. I noticed that there is tons of things going on, and I noticed Tony did a show on it. So I don't know what to say or do, to be honest with you. I feel for Bernie, and he looked devastated to me. I can't imagine what that would be like to have someone that you love so much and, seems okay one day and the next day isn't. I've had friends, especially when I had the store that had things that were similar. I've had friends that told me they weren't well and then 2 weeks later weren't here. So it is a reminder. We all assume that we are going to be okay and everything is going to work out. And it doesn't mean that it will be. She seemed okay to me. She didn't to me, to be honest with you. She didn't seem as fiery as I'd known her to be. There was a softness to her. It was almost like she knew on some level something was going down. We all know intuitively when things go sideways, right? We'll know a few days before we get a cold, we get the flu, that kind of thing. I don't know what to feel or to say. I want to be respectful. Part of me is not believing it, the denial part. Part of me just hopes that I'll see her in a week. Yeah. So this is a good kick in the butt for me to just know how precious life is, and that our little problems are just little problems. Thank you for the award. Is it comforting to you? I hope so. Oh, I don't know if I feel comforted right now. I'm hoping that Tony will come up and we can talk about this for a little bit, but I understand if you can't. Yeah, well, Vanita I've been watching for 4 years, something like that, 5 years, something like that. And she's become very spiritual, I would say, in the last year or so, at least, at least towards me. Um, but I've seen both sides of her. I've seen when she's upset. So, but the message out of this is she lived her own life, right? And all of us, while we're here, we need to live our true expression. Like, no one could ever say that Vanita wasn't Vanita. I don't know what the current situation is, so I have no idea. But it sounds dire. It sounds like we'll need a miracle for this to be okay. And I am still quite rocked by the brokenness that I saw with Bernie. And if Bernie's here and he wants to talk, feel free to come up. Strange times right now. Tony's here. Okay. I know Tony must be all talked out about this. He was on earlier.
What's up, man? I'm here.
Yeah,
Take your time. Get your words
I,
out. Take your time. I heard you.
yeah, I don't know. I just, to me, it's just a reflection of how precious and this gift is of
We
life
got to
and
be
friendship.
honest
And
about that. Absolutely. We got to be honest about how fragile life is. We got to be honest about not taking anything for granted.
right, which
You
I
know?
do. I do every day,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I
I
take it all
mean,
for
and if
granted.
it's painful, maybe we realize that we might be taking more for granted than we realize. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a
Well, and
shocker. I've only known her for a year, and this hurts. She absolutely looked fine to me a couple of days ago when she broadcasted.
yeah, she didn't seem fine to me. I won't lie.
And you all
She,
have known her longer than me, so I understand that.
well, and I am intuitive, so she just seemed softer to me.
Okay.
And when she complained about a headache, I was worried that she had COVID.
Yeah, I didn't think that. Too early.
Yeah.
And
No. Well.
for 10 days, I was thinking something else besides that. Honestly,
Yeah. I
yeah.
would. That's what I was thinking. Because when I got COVID, I started with a headache and it wouldn't go away,
Oh, that's why I got you.
and I had it for 2 weeks, and I never get headaches. You know me. I give them.
Hey, Rochelle.
I'm a giver.
Right. Well, we
Um.
it's been pretty hard up here for the past 24 hours, if you will, because I literally found out about almost 25 hours ago. If you want the truth, I got to word
Yeah.
about 12:20 last night when I was broadcasting. I started the show, and I just stopped.
Yeah.
So,
I just found out 5 minutes ago,
yeah,
10 minutes
it's gonna
ago.
take you a minute because I mean,
Yeah.
people are crying all up and down Haps, and we
Well.
are taking the message out to each and everybody out here, even the ones that left,
Yeah.
because she
Like
had an impact on everybody. She was positive to everybody.
she. Honest to God.
Take your time. Hey, Ann.
She walked me through my shit.
Oh yeah, she'll walk you all the way through it,
You know what I mean? Yeah, she
and make
would put her boots on and
and
come
take
in there
your
with me,
shoes
and
off and make sure you come through it with her.
yeah, she would talk to me and kind of like Michael, Michael, come on, we are adults. You know,
Yeah, then she get the look, then she get the hair, then she straighten herself out, and then she
and
start looking
or she
around.
would tell me she was sick of this shit. That was the other
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, I don't think she said shit, but that was the
She said shit. She said shit.
grow up. She told me
Right.
to
What's
grow
up,
up a few
Steve?
times.
That
So,
is paying his new account, Sativia Steve.
so what is the current situation? Because I have no idea. I just watched a video, and
Bernie went live a few hours ago.
okay, I saw that.
Two neurosurgeons said there's nothing they can do.
Right. Okay. So I
So the
heard that.
family has
She's
to,
still with us though, right?
yes,
Okay.
I've not heard anything else, and she's still here. It's on the family's hands right now.
Hello, the star child. How are you doing? But
Yeah. Thank you, Rochelle. And we kicking it
well,
out. A lot of people up
it
here kicking prayers out to Bernie and to her family.
yeah.
Absolutely, Hannah. Absolutely. That's my whole point. Absolutely.
We're all at an age, well, not you, but I'm at an age now that I could go anytime. You
Bro,
just
I
don't
think I
know.
am based on how fast I'm getting sick and I'm getting a lot more
Yeah.
sicker.
Hi, Ann.
So my
So,
whole thing.
and what I'm trying to say is that we have to live each day like it could be the last.
Yes, we do.
And we live in such uncertain times, and we all pretend that we're okay. We're all
Well, living
brave
for the moment's not an
soldiers,
answer.
you know.
Yeah, living for the moment's not an answer to me because I've done it before. How many moments you're going to live before you realize there's a future? So you have to work on
Well,
your endurance more than your moments, in my opinion.
you know what? I thought you said donuts instead of endurance there for a
Finish
second.
talking.
I thought you were saying I'm living for donuts, and I was like, "Well, I'm glad, buddy.
What's tomorrow morning?
What's your favorite flavor?"
Glazed. Hey, Sadie.
So, yeah. Sometimes when I first met you, you were glazed a lot, glazed
I was
over.
sweating, and not from you.
Is that music too loud? Is it good?
No, I don't hear anything.
Okay.
I don't hear anything.
I don't
If you're
feel
playing music, we
anything.
don't hear it at all.
Okay. Interesting. So you're not hearing anything?
No, I don't hear any music.
Anybody else hearing music in the background?
Real low. I had to come in, but it's real low.
You can hear it. It's like whispery. It's like mood music.
Well, just like Pena
Very
said,
low. Okay.
it's like a massage clinic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Very good. We got it. That's what we wanted. That's what we want. I need this. I'm a little messed up right now.
You got it right, Star Child. That's good. Yeah, we
Okay.
we we last night we were rocked big time. I mean, people started popping up all over Haps. Prayers are going out all over Haps.
But she was a huge deal on Periscope. Huge.
See, a lot of Periscope folks, they're the ones who's reaching out to. The Haps folks are here.
Oh my god, man. She was
I didn't even
to
know
me
on
a
Periscope.
major star.
I didn't know over there.
Oh my lord. Like and crazy broadcast.
I
Like
believe it.
like full throttle crazy. She would swear at people and looniness, and it was fun. I used to
Yes.
love watching her. And that was the first time I met Bernie as well. And that might have been
Yes, Jason. She is on life support. Um,
so.
exactly, Rochelle. That's my point. I believe she was one of the other ones who was helping as well. See, she does that for people. The people that are up here that I don't have a problem with, I'm going to miss. The people that never gave me an issue, I don't have a problem with. And the list goes on and on. You know what I mean?
Who's giving you an issue?
If I ever had one.
Yeah. Edward's here. Life is so precious. I celebrate the moments that I had with Vanita.
Yes. Jason, we got the word about 25 hours ago, literally. And two neurosurgeons said there's nothing else they can do. So yeah, that was the hard word.
So,
We got the word from Bernie tonight. We
yeah,
got from
I had a friend
yes.
years ago. He used to come in the store when I had a store,
Yes.
and he was acting not himself.
Hmm.
And I didn't know what was wrong with him. I thought he was having a midlife crisis. And he found out he had 17 small tumors in his brain. 17. That they could recognize. He lived 3 months more. That was it. He was done.
Jesus.
But he had no idea.
We got the word yesterday, Jason. How long she's had it has been a bit of a discussion.
Yes.
How long they've known about it has been another discussion. Do I have any true facts? No. I'm taking Bernie's words. I'm not going to assume anything else. A couple people who have talked to her have known some situations where this could have been prevented and it's bothering them based on the fact, based on their prior knowledge of what we had yesterday. But nobody ever said anything. So I understand the respect for her privacy, which is what I extend to Bernie. I'm not going to say anything. Bernie, when Bernie says it, that's what I'm walking off of. Anything else, I'm not. I see you.
Can
How
you
you
do
doing,
me a
man?
favor and just invite Bernie? And just kind of just.
If he'll talk, he's hurting, man. I'm gonna be
No,
honest
but
with you.
I'd like to be here for him
Well,
if he
give him
can
give
be.
him a minute. Message him on my last broadcast. He commented. Drop him a message on there. You may want to give him a minute, Mike. Just being real. Brother's in pain.
I know, but that's when you need each other.
Yes, let him know you're there. Comment. You look at my last broadcast. You'll see a comment, or you can put a comment in here. I'll put a comment for him.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I'm asking you to do.
I'll do that right
Yeah,
after.
this is what we do, Tony and I. And I don't know how
I'm with,
much Tony will miss me when I
I'm with
pass,
you.
but
I don't know either.
I'll haunt your ass. That's what I'll do
I
instead.
believe you. That's the bad part.
I will. Yeah.
Michael extends his support and prayers. How about that?
Yeah.
Good with that? Huh?
Bernie mentioned you all in the tributes and the positive words. Oh,
Yes.
that's nice. Yeah.
Bernie is crushed. He put
Yeah.
a message on my last broadcast. He said he called the hospital. They let him put the phone to her ear so he could tell her he loved her.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
But do you agree with me? We've got to take from this that, the little issues that we have,
Bullshit.
these
Yes.
these ego encapsulated bullshit things that we do to each other on here because we're pumping ourselves up.
The
In
minor
the grand
argument.
scheme of things, they mean
Nothing.
diddly squat.
I said that on a broadcast last night.
Yeah.
Grow up. I said that on Karen's broadcast today.
Yeah.
Y'all making too much out of nothing. Stop it. We
A
grown.
mountain out of a
Some of
molehill.
y'all are
Is that
older
what
than
you're
me,
saying?
acting younger than me. Yes. Yes. And it's not being disrespectful because I've tried to stop it. People are trying to stop me from clearing up mess. If Vanita, for Vanita,
Yes.
I can't stop because that's what she would do. Resolve
Yeah,
issues
she
with
would
this.
always get in there. You're right.
I can't
Yeah.
because she was one of the people who followed me when I first jumped on.
Uh
And we
huh.
never had an issue. I've been here over a year now. Always been optimistic, always been welcoming, always been willing to talk to people. And she didn't block you unless your ass was just negative. You had to be a negative person for her to block you.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure she's blocked me a few times and then also followed me back. But
Well, yeah,
that's Haps.
you're not negative, you tease. There's a difference. I told you that before. You're a button pusher.
Yes. I
But
have to admit I am a button
you're a
pusher.
button pusher, but you do it in fun and you apologize for
I
offense.
I think I have a master's degree in the button pushing. So do you. You've
PhD.
learned well, my son.
P. I just never showed you what I already
Pass
knew.
pass on the no. I think I've given you a couple new,
A couple, a couple.
a
Not all,
couple
but a couple.
moves. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
I got a couple,
You
yes.
got new distinctions going.
No, no,
You
no, no. See,
never do this.
see,
You
you know
never
what I
do
got a
that.
degree in from you? You know what I got a degree in from you? My minor is in baiting. I'm not good at baiting people. I learned it from you. You will bait the hell out of people and sit there and smile. Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm kind of like this guy on the bench right now. I don't know if you can see that. I just
Yes.
a little lost in my thoughts,
You
and
got to
it's
dwell on.
making me think of other friends that have passed in the last 2 years, and just how precious. Like one of my best friends for 15 years, I now have a picture of him beside my.
Star Child, I
Uh,
beg your pardon. I do not. But I'm going to give you that because I already know where you're going. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
what, are we getting sexual innuendos in here going on? What's
It's
going
not
on here?
so-
Okay, all right.
For me, it started hurting
Star
me.
Child says yes, you do.
I thought back to 2 years ago. My
Both
father.
of you bait people. Okay.
Oh no 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 no!
What is
Her and
that?
I
What does
found
that
it out.
term mean to you, by the
When you
way?
bait people,
Yeah. What does that
you
mean
ask
to you?
certain questions to get specific answers, which make people dig a hole on themselves.
Ah.
That's
So
baiting.
so they're basically saying we're clever,
Sinister.
sinister. I
Sinister.
like clever better. I think
I like how
cynic.
she put the. You see how she put the gentleman in there? That's the bait.
Yeah.
That's the
But I
bait.
find we have been for many years very misunderstood, and not
Gracious. That's
everyone
good.
fully understands the glory of the men. We are who we are. We will not change. We are the full essence of who we are. And that's what I loved about Vanita. Vanita is, in a place right now where people are remembering who she is
I think.
and how she touched our lives, right?
I hope she feels the love we have for her. It's like
I
I
hope she
said.
feels it right now,
I
in this
told her.
moment,
I said it earlier.
as we're gathering.
We are going to miss her the way we love her, the way hip hoppers love DMX. We love her the way NASCAR fans love Dale Earnhardt. That's the impact she has on us, personally to me. I've seen nothing but positivity out of her. Positivity in good times.
I love how the the community is rallying around this
Oh
right
yes,
now.
you should be basking in this. I know one thing you push is community. If you don't see it right now, you're not looking because we are
This community is amazing. It
we are
is,
going
and
crazy
for
up here.
those who have put a lot of energy, blood, sweat, and tears into this, you and I have put thousands of hours into this, literally thousands of hours. And think about it.
I give it the 100. I don't know if I hit 1,000 yet. You had
Oh,
to tell
come on. Okay, how long have you been on?
a year and a month right now.
Okay, all right, and you're on an average of 4 hours.
Over the past few months, I'll give you that.
4 hours a
I give you
day.
that for the past few months.
4 hours a day,
Average.
every day. Let's do some math. You're a pretty good math guy. 364.
All right, you might be at 1,000. You might be.
And there was some days you were like 12 hours on here. And I'm
I've
like,
never
gee,
done 12 hours. I've
oh,
never done 12.
rubbish. You had one broadcast. You were like 6 hours. I was like, what the hell? Anyway,
Me?
it was like,
Me?
yeah,
Six? I've never. I did
yeah.
4. I've done 4. I've never done
I
6.
done 4, and then I did another 2 hour
I've done
one,
4.
and then I
I've done
did
4.
a 15-minute one, and then I did a 20-minute
I did
one.
9 hours in
And
one
then,
day. You told me that. I
right,
did
you're
9 hours one
such
day.
a liar.
What? I'm Bader.
I've done 100 hours total, Michael.
Shit.
I do
Man,
4
don't say that.
minutes a day. That's it. I limit myself.
I'll do a couple. Wait till I'm getting the music back now. It's gonna be on. But I gotta wait for the week. I gotta wait this week.
Yeah.
I gotta wait. She would love my music though. She would come into my broadcast. She would crack jokes. She would
She
bug out.
supported all the DJs.
She supported everybody. She supported everybody. She did like you. You meet somebody new, make sure everybody like, follow, share, subscribe. Seriously,
Yeah.
she did that. She did do that. Robert, I see what you're saying. That's awesome. She helped y'all find your ring. Holy smokes, that is awesome. I just wanted to make it, and we were really talking to the part of her that can survive this. When they're talking to the part of her body that's going through whatever, we talk to the part of her body that can heal. Everybody knows your body can heal itself with the right motivation, right stimulation.
Yeah.
And like I said on Karen's broadcast, miracles can happen even in the world of medicine.
Well, the other thing is, too, that we're not talking about is if she doesn't make it, she knows that we sent her with love.
We've done that. We're
And
trying to do
that's
our thing.
important. Like, if I suddenly got ill or you suddenly got ill, I know that we would be very touched by the
It would
sentiment.
affect me. I'm not gonna say you won't affect me. All jokes aside, because you've been a big inspiration for me to be better up here instead of just being social. You've been a very big inspiration for that. You, Heavenly Dew, been trying to keep me straight. Karma's new, but she's been trying to keep me straight. A lot of
Yeah.
people up here trying to help me with how I broadcast when I do broadcast, because I'll cut up. But every now and then when I'll drop serious and want to do something, I think people do see it. But I do that on purpose, one, for being me, and two, I got to watch how I come across to people when you're broadcasting.
Yeah.
That matters to draw an audience. How you come across brings an audience.
Who's Frankie? Frankie is her dog, right?
The dog, yeah, I forgot about the dog.
Oh, she loved Frankie, yeah.
Oh,
And
I
she
forgot
loves
about
her
the dog.
sons. She has sons, right?
I think she got a son. I've
Yeah.
heard she had a daughter too. I don't know, but I know she has kids. Oh man, I
Yeah.
forgot about the dogs. Golly, Frankie gonna be
But when
paying.
I was going through, the drama of, and you need to show your picture, which has now been resolved, with JB now is showing his picture, thank God, which is fantastic. And he has got his picture everywhere. And Lenny still hasn't done that, but I'm hoping in the future Lenny does.
It's gonna be a minute.
It's going to be a minute. But
Based
the
on her
one
story,
the
it's gonna
one
be
thing you can never say about Venita was never fake.
no
Venita was Venita, full throttle Venita,
full throttle. Yeah, buddy.
right? And
Yeah.
I had both sides of that. I had the mama bear side at sometimes where she would be very loving and nurturing, and other times where
Let me
she
see
would give me
Rochelle.
full barrel. Michael, you're
Yeah.
and
Let me see
and
Rochelle.
it was, and I deserved it.
I always told you, no matter what, if you need people, we're gonna be there. Like I told you, you fucking with real ones. All jokes aside, and I
Yeah.
can prove it any more than what we did that day. You good, lady. You just make sure you keep yourself up no matter what. All you gotta do is improve, get better. If you're comfortable, fix something else. That's what I do every day. I got
Tony
you.
and Michael love you both. Well, we love you back.
Of course.
We love you back. The community loves you back. We here on Habs are part of something energetically that's bigger than us. And certain individuals like, Tony, myself, James, even though he acts like he's a complete, you know what, um, and the bubbles. But the bubbles are good.
Out of everything we bring up, you want to bring up the bubbles.
The bubbles. Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Why?
Um,
And then you had to think about it. That's your fault. How you lose your own train of thought?
I think I got her to sing in one of the karaoke things once. I think she sang once. I could hear her.
I know she will sing. She used to sing in the car because I played some songs that she liked last night.
Yeah.
Everybody let me know some of her favorite songs, and I could see it. That said she was huge on Tina Turner.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they said she was huge on Tina Turner, so I played
Well, we
"She's
we
Another
should play
Hero."
some of the songs. If anybody knows what she liked and what she listened to, send that our way so we can, play some of
Oh,
that.
I
So
played
she
it
loved she
just
loved
on my
Tina Turner.
broadcast last night. They gave me about 10 of her songs. I had to play country music.
No way. I bet you loved it every
The
minute.
things I do for my Haps community.
The
I had to play
things we do
country
for
music,
love.
and I had to play Kiss.
Okay, we're talking about Vanita, not Milton.
I had to play Kiss.
Yeah,
It's live. It's up there. You'll see it
yeah.
in the comments. I'm not lying. I had to
Well,
play. There was one country video I did like though. I did like it. Wasn't a bad song. Great video. I'm just saying. You'll see it. Take your time.
okay.
Don't
I'm
ever give
thinking
him a
like
download
Shania
away.
Twain.
No, a wild card. Me neither.
Tennessee
Oh,
Whiskey. That is a great song, but
it is
that's more
country.
blues. That's
It's
more
country.
blues,
Country shit.
I think.
It's country sale. It's country sale.
Tennessee Whiskey has been done by a blues artist, by the way, before he did it, or something very similar to it.
Thank you, Sadie.
She liked it. How is everybody feeling right now about this news? Please share a memory. If anybody wants to come up and talk about Vanita.
If I will, I want to extend prayer to Sadie too. She's going to do some things on her side. She spoke on the last
Oh,
broadcast.
no way. So what's going on
Unspoken.
with Sadie? Sadie, you want to come up?
I'll let her tell you. I'm gonna say it's unspoken for right now, but
Mm-hmm.
everybody, please don't forget Sadie. Sadie been. I want
Vanita's
to
song, The
keep her.
Best of Tina Turner. That's what Rick S. says.
Oh yeah, and she's been very supportive to me,
Mm-hmm.
even in the comment section. So I got Sadie's back on the lot.
Yes.
She
Please
needs
send
help.
beautiful comments to Bernie. Nobody can
Yes,
possibly imagine. I saw such an ocean of pain in his eyes
dude.
and bewilderment.
You should have saw it yesterday because when Kevin told me, I had to go back and find it. The thing was, I didn't get
Yeah.
notification that he broadcast until 20 minutes afterwards. But Kevin saw it. He told me, Bernie is hurting, bro. He is hurting. I'm serious. We
Yeah.
gotta
And
keep him
and
on our
and and
focus.
he's a man's man. Do you know what I mean? He's
Yes.
old school. He's old school. You don't show your emotions.
You know, and you got to be clear. Dudes who are that hard and don't care, if you will, because you know he's got that I don't give a attitude
Yeah.
every now and then. He talks plenty of craziness, but when you hit, it hits your heart. That's love.
Right.
The man got love in his heart, and I respect anybody like that. As long as you're good, Sadie, that's what I want to make sure of.
It's funny. I always think of Star Child as George Clinton.
I remember you told him.
Did I tell her already?
Told him.
Okay.
Well, a couple weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
You
Because he
said
always
she'd
used
come
to
up.
talk about Star Child. I invited you.
I did too, Sadie. I did too.
Yeah. So there's been a lot of tears shedded. Well,
Man,
but what does it make people reflect on? That's what I want to know. What, like, to
her
me,
positivity, her positivity and her happiness.
yes,
That's what I hear from everybody more than anything. She was very positive.
and how very precious life is.
Oh yeah, we got that. Backstage, bro.
Got it. Hello.
Hello.
How are
What's up, lady?
you?
How you doing?
I am off of work
Hmm.
and I just wanted to say that I was reading my Bible. I'm not a religious person, but I do believe in Jesus and in God because that's the tradition that I was born in. I was born into the AME tradition. And I will say this: we say that may God bless the dead and comfort the living
Amen.
in the AME tradition. Okay? I know it sounds cold, but it is what it is. Because the soul leaves the body before the death actually comes. And that's what
Mm. Mm.
Can you explain that a little better for some people who don't have faith, who believe that we're
okay,
all
for those
just
who don't have faith,
chemicals?
yes, chemically speaking, if you're hooked up to a life support machine
Mm-hmm.
and they decide and you as a family or a person make the decision to unhook it, I've
Mm-hmm.
seen this twice in my life.
Okay.
Once with my father, and once with my aunt, who was the baby of her family as I am the baby of my generation. So, what happens is when they unhook the machines that are giving you life, you actually watch the body, the breath that God give you, leave that body. And they give you time, and they give you time because I remember watching my family scramble the hospital to give us time to get my mom and her sisters time to get there.
Mm-hmm.
My aunt was the baby of six sisters. Six. Six is a
Yeah.
round, sacred number. She was the baby of that line. And we had to wait for four of those to get there. And
Star
I
Child,
watched.
is there any way you can turn your volume up at all? Do you know
Yeah,
how to do,
hold on.
or
Is
have it
that better?
closer to your face or something?
Is that better?
I
Is that better?
Yes.
guess. Okay,
See, everybody's
because
got headphones and she doesn't. She's talking into a speaker, but I can hear her. She's good.
So my aunts at one point were six. They were six, a round number.
yeah.
And so when the baby of that line was dying, I had to watch four of those process and have to wait for two more to show up before they could unhook her. Okay. And as the baby of my line, I had to watch them process their baby sister dying in front of their face. And I watched my cousins, my uncles, my aunties process this walking in. I've been there for 4 to 6 hours.
Take your
I
time.
watched my I watched my father. I watched my father do the same thing. When your soul leaves your body,
Hmm.
all I can say is this.
Are you near like a washing machine or something? I'm
That's me.
hearing.
That's my dishwasher. That's my dishwasher. I'll mute my mic. Let her finish.
No,
Damn.
I'm not.
Go ahead, Rochelle.
Okay, I'm sorry. I all I could hear is the dishwasher. So, oh, all right.
I'm sorry. I'm
Okay.
sorry. But for those people who've never watched somebody take their last breaths and watch the soul, whether you're an atheist, agnostic, when you watch a person take their last, you only get four. And I can tell you this, you only get four. You only get four breaths before the body is dead. But when you know there's no soul in that body,
Hmm. Yeah, I've been in a situation where I've seen
you have
the life leave.
to really you have to really under excuse me.
It's okay. Take your time.
Let me tell you, when my father passed, We had to do a video conference. I had to watch it.
There's nothing, there is nothing. When I walked into my father's hospital room, I knew that his spirit was gone. This was just a body we were holding on to.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing that you can do but say, Amen.
Right.
And you have to release them no matter how you feel, no matter what attachment you have to them. And let me tell you something about my daddy. I felt about my father the way Celie felt about Nettie.
Mm-hmm.
You took the only person in the world who loved me and you left me with these raggedy people. You took the one person I cared about the most. And excuse me, Tony, you could have took my mama, but you took him. You took him, and I had to sit in that. And the only person I could turn to was my mother, and she was the one person who hated him.
Mm-hmm.
But you left me with these people, and even with my auntie, she was the baby of 6 girls, and I had to watch them suffer and cry and rail and moan and weep. And because we have the same disease, lupus, they finally understood in her death how serious lupus is. So now I got 17 people looking at me like, you got it too? Are you next? So now I got all these people understanding finally in the moment that her soul leaves her body how serious it is to die. My aunt went into the hospital for a urinary tract infection. In 72 hours, her system bottomed out and she was dead from a urinary tract infection.
Yes. Hey, Debbie, I
Hi,
see you
Debbie
over there.
Mac. How you doing?
And these 2 people were the 2 people who loved on me the most in my life, and I had to watch them, their souls not die, but I had to watch their souls transition. And whatever Benita, wherever she is, in the middle, Benita, this is Rochelle talking to you, not the Star Child, but this is Rochelle talking to you. You can let go and let God. He has the final say. We love you and we want you in your body. But if you're tired, if you cannot, let go. You've done your work here. Job well done. Salute. We love you dearly, but we do not want you hurt or in pain or tied or obligated to this superficial 3D realm that we reign in. Go ahead, go to the
Okay,
5D, sis.
you got to explain that because I know what you're saying. Tony D, I think, kind of understands what you're saying. I'm shocked that you're using that language because the average person doesn't have
Yeah.
an effing clue what you're talking about.
You're
But
being more real than a lot of people who are in pain can be, but you're correct. Please, I mean,
yeah,
I would say please continue, but Mike, it's your call, brother.
no,
That was a
I want her
that
to
was a, that
continue,
was
but
a
I need.
I was saying a prayer for her soul. Wherever her
Yes.
soul is,
Yes, I got you.
I was talking to her soul because her
Yes,
soul is her spirit. That's her life force.
yes. So she's
Let
probably in
go.
4D right now, though. If
And if
she's
you need to
midway,
go to and if you need to go to 5D,
yeah,
Yes. You got to
let
follow
go.
the path God gave you.
Yeah.
Our
He's
selfish,
the
our
Alpha and the
pain.
Omega.
Yes, our pain is our selfishness, but you have to follow the path God gave you. I agree
Guess what?
100%. And I
And we
said
will
that
love you,
myself.
and we
Yes.
will love you in this 3D and 4D, and we will honor you with
Yes.
elegance, with elegance.
One of the worst things you can go through, guys, though, in life, honestly, is to be on a ventilator. Period.
It is.
Terrified of it.
I've
It
been
is
on
one
one.
of the
I've been on
worst
one.
things. I've said to my wife,
I've been on one.
don't put me on one. I
When my
And
have
that's
father
no
why I
passed,
desire.
have,
when my father
and that's
passed, he
why
was on one.
that's why I have a living will. I told
Yeah,
Yes.
my son, I told my kids, my grown kids, because I have lupus. I have a living will,
mm-hmm.
and I have a life support order. If ever I'm out for more than 48 hours,
Yeah,
cut it. So it's no longer on them to make the decision, it's on me. Because I know after 48 hours, your brain function and stuff.
yeah,
Let me go.
I
Because
need
if
to
I'm
ask
out
you
longer
about
than
that.
48
yeah.
I need.
hours, the brain
So, so,
function is gone.
so
Okay.
all about Jesus right now is saying I've been on one, and I think she's talking about a ventilator. See, for
Yes, and
me,
she's been one back.
I don't want the damage.
I
I,
do
I,
not.
I don't want to come
I
back
do not.
not being able to breathe or
Don't
before.
bring me back as a
No,
Frankenstein.
Yes,
I
no.
don't need you
I
changing diapers.
I would
I
rather
understand that.
Oh,
I'd rather go tomorrow than
I don't
go
want to
through
be a
that.
burden on anybody if I'm that bad. If I can't come back
Yeah,
absolutely
100%,
not.
and I fully
yeah,
understand that when my father passed,
If
he was on the ventilator for days. That
if
terrifies me. And I'm going to give everybody a spoiler alert. That's one of the biggest reasons why I was scared of COVID. I did not want to be hooked into a ventilator.
if I
That's been my
have
problem.
to, if I ever due to lupus, I go
hmm
into a state where I can't control, and it's longer than 48 hours. I have a living will that says cut it. Let
I
me
yeah,
see
go.
you, Mary. And let me tell you something, Starch. I love what you said about you don't want to be the burden after 48 hours. But they have testimonies of people surviving after
I don't.
days. I know.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Yes.
something.
Yes.
But I don't want that burden to be on my child to say that I was the one who cut. No, I cut it.
No, no, I feel you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. You don't want to put that
Because
on your kids. You will save them that headache. I got you with that.
because my son, God willing, will be 28 years old. That will be his burden to carry. I'm not
Yes.
gonna put that on my children.
well, how can that be when you look like you're 30?
I will be 46 on
There you go.
2/26
You're well preserved
Full
and
grown. She
passionate
said
about
in the
because
life.
comments, full
God is
grown.
good and He does not let you look like what you've been through. And
Mm.
because black don't crack, we're sexier
Mm.
and
Mm,
black.
Mm.
I'm glad I didn't say that.
Mm.
Okay, but
We sexier and black. Yeah, all day.
you
Take
have
it easy.
one of the
Take it
prettiest
easy.
noses I've ever seen, by the way.
Oh, bless your heart.
Yeah.
I've got
Now
I've gotten
Tony would
tell
have to
about this
pay
lady.
about $7 million to have that nose on his face.
Get the fuck out of here.
There
Do
you
you
go.
know
They would have to restructure everything.
Michael? That's the funniest thing. I had a
Michael
Caucasian.
Jackson wanted that nose, and his fell
No,
off. So
I got to tell you a story.
okay,
Yesterday, a Caucasian woman asked me,
yes,
who did your work?"
I
I said,
know,
"What?"
because it looks like it. It does. It's
I
perfect.
said, "What work are you talking about?" She
It's
said,
the arch
"Your
right there.
nose
It's
and
the
your
arch right
lips."
there. It's the arch
She
right
said,
there.
"Your nose and your lips." I said, "Jesus." She said, "Where is he located?" I said, "In heaven."
Yeah. And you know what you should have said? Um, the same surgeon who did the Kardashians did my nose.
No, I
Have you
told
ever
her. I
seen
said,
have
"In
you ever
heaven."
seen the Kardashians before the work?
No.
Yes, they are horrendous. Horrendous.
It's like looking at Michael Jackson
Now I gotta Google this.
before the
Y'all
You
work.
make
seen
me sick.
Kylie Jenner?
Y'all make me sick. Oh my god. Y'all
Have you
make me
seen
sick.
Kylie Jenner?
No, I didn't look.
Kylie Jenner looks like a tranny, for real. She looks like a tranny.
We went sideways all because of a nose comment. Sorry, folks.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry,
Sorry.
but she looks
Look,
like a
sorry.
tranny.
Bait. 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 See
Wh-
what I'm saying? That was bait.
You know what? I'm gonna just call you Master. There you go.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even apprentice that one. No, sir.
Yeah. There you go.
She said they are
But
horrendous.
horrendous. They
All
are.
right.
They are like the human Frankenstein's of our generation. I've never seen anything like it. Have you seen Kylie Jenner? What she looked like before?
I'm looking at it now.
It's disgusting.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all
Keep
ain't
laughing,
No,
Tony.
but
You
if
know
you
what she
okay,
looked like before.
let's get off of that. Let's talk about Kim for a sec.
Okay.
If you look at Kim,
Yes.
pictures of Kim at the beginning,
Kim
before
wants to be a
before the
black
surgery,
woman
when she was
so
a little
bad.
girl, when she was a little
Kim
girl,
wants to be a black woman so bad.
you're
Kim wants to be.
ridiculous.
You
She wants
started her.
black woman
You started
attributes.
her.
I just said she had the
But
prettiest
I
nose.
tried to tell her to calm down 5 minutes ago. You started her, and
Pretty
she won't
nose. That's
stop.
all I
It's
said.
your fault now. Go
Now
ahead.
we're at Kylie Jenner and Frankenstein.
Kim,
Like I
Kim
opened a can of
wants.
whoop ass here. What the heck is going on? All right.
Sorry, Kim wants the attributes of a black woman so bad, but she doesn't want the authenticity of a black woman.
Are you
Everybody
talking
wants.
about the butt? What are you talking
No, no,
about
no.
here?
I'm talking about her butt, her skin, her lips. She wants the
Why are
attributes,
you
but
blocking your
not.
face?
Because you started
She
this shit.
wants
I'm
the
telling
No,
you.
attributes,
I
but not
just
the
said
result.
if we put her nose on you, you'd be about $7 million worth of work. That's all I said.
You said 7,000.
Oh,
Stop lying.
absolutely.
Seven
I've had
million.
a
You
Kim,
said 7,000. I
Replay
don't
it.
mean that. I ain't
I
heard
had a Kim
7,000.
Kardashian
7 million.
ass naturally. Naturally. I've had 44 inches of ass all my life. I'm not a millionaire, sir.
All right. Yeah. Let's celebrate that for a second.
You have no idea.
Yes. Clap,
There you go.
clap, 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 clap,
I
clap.
think I think Tony's already celebrating it in his mind. Okay. How do we
I'm
go
sure.
from Vanita to 44 inches of
Stop.
Because you
I
Stop.
brought
didn't
the conversation.
start.
The both of you. Damn. She said clap, clap, clap.
It is like I know what you was I'm not stupid. I understand clap, clap, clap. I got it. I was once young.
I
All
saw them
right.
eyebrows.
And this is me at 12:48 in the morning.
Just warming up for the clap, clap, clap. All right.
No, I don't have anybody to clap anything right now. I'm just good on my own. Right now, I'm just good on my own,
Yeah.
sir. But anywho, what I was trying
There
to
we go.
say
We
is,
went from Jesus to serve your own. All right. It's all
well,
kinds of
I will
worship
say
on
this,
here
Mike.
tonight.
I will say this,
What
Mike.
is he doing? You gonna
That
rob a bank or
I
he's
thought
wearing
about
his
it
mask?
earlier.
What are you
I thought
doing?
about it
Because it's
Stop.
earlier.
my day off. I had to actually work on a Monday. I haven't worked on a Monday in 6 months.
Well, it was a
We haven't
motivating
worked.
Monday.
Oh no, we're going into Tuesday now. I haven't had to work on a Monday in a long time, sir.
We have
Who
all
said
kinds
there's a
of comments.
rumor?
We got the voice here.
Hey, the
I
voice.
agree.
How
And
are
I
you?
said that. I said that. Like I said, I just sent him a comment. He hasn't
But
responded. So that's my
Benita,
answer already.
Benita defended me. Benita defended me
Hmm.
in several ways, and she always was very inspiring. And she was a very, she was a staunch and steadfast and loyal spirit to those that she cared
Yeah.
about.
Without question.
And the fact that she had an aneurysm and that she cannot speak for herself, I will say this in her stead.
Hmm.
Benita, wherever your spirit is that can hear, we love you and we care for you and we want the best for you. If it's meant for you to come back to this body, so be it. If not, we will mourn and we will grieve, but we will be blessed that you are in a better state.
We will honor you regardless.
Yeah.
Honored regardless. We
Regardless.
will love you and we will speak your name with the highest honor because
Absolutely.
she was transparent and steadfast. Those that she loved, she defended, and those that she did not, she gave zero fucks about. I would just say that.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. There's truth there.
Nailed it.
Listen, I have to wind this up. So let's do gratitude. Um,
Yes.
JB, did you want to briefly come up and say something? I think it'd be super early in the morning for him. But I think I think
I
it's
think the
like six
sun's
in the
up for
morning.
him. I think the
Yeah.
sun's up.
Bernie, we love you and we support
Yes.
you and we understand the pain that you're in.
Yeah.
And whenever you need to talk, you come find one of us and we will
Mm-hmm.
talk to you. We'll come up for you and let you
Yes.
speak the truth because we know this is hard for you and we're here. We're
Agreed.
We
here.
are here. Yeah.
I'm grateful for this community and all the support in Vanita's direction.
Absolutely.
Big ups to
But
everybody in here,
we
honestly.
but we need to respect each other more.
We have to.
Okay?
I said
We
that.
need to respect each other more
I said that, yes.
on here. We take things way too serious. We major in minor things. Let's just
Sadie, what you
Like,
told me
like we
earlier,
think we're not
prayers to
like
your direction
overgrown
as well. I know you
teenagers that
said
are
you're
high
okay.
school. We're not. This is not that. This is not
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Sadie, honestly, what you said earlier, I got you in my prayers as well. Everybody, please extend prayers in her direction. Unspoken. She'll tell them if she wants to, but just from me to y'all, we got to support her as well. So support the two people up here that we know of, and anybody else who needs it. Please let us know, honestly. You see how the community comes together for a real situation. That
I'm gonna
makes
say
this
this
place
for
priceless to me.
Sadie and for Chrissy.
Yes,
Give them, you give them what you need. Give them what
yes.
they need. Sadie and Chrissy
Hmm.
need us really badly right now.
Yes. We also want to be forgiven for all the wonderful things we said about the Jenner family and the Kardashians. There we go. Please forgive us for that.
I just looked.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I looked.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I did look.
And let's all celebrate 44 inches of something.
Amen.
You
Glory.
know, oh
Hallelujah.
Lord, the bounty,
Overshot.
all natural,
Mama
no
say, Mama
filler,
Sama
just
Makusa.
thriller.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wait, is that good? It's the thriller. I like that. There you go. No filler, just the thriller.
Cut it out,
Appreciate you,
Tony.
Stephen.
Tony
I,
D.
Look at Tony. Look at Tony. He's like,
Wholesome
yeah,
right now. I'm being wholesome right now, Tony. Don't do
I
that.
didn't hear you. I'm trying to be
yeah.
good. I ain't say nothing.
Tony's wholesome. What? What? In his
Tony,
toe?
I'm being wholesome. I am.
Oh,
I
oh,
didn't say.
I was gonna say if you're gonna try to find maybe in his baby toe, it's very wholesome.
Oh, and Michael, your
Yeah,
reference to me being the star child because of the Parliament.
yeah,
My father christened me that because he's Dominican and Puerto Rican. If you know anything about their tradition, they
yes,
said that the star children mated with humans and for the star children. So once every generation, you get a child who is special and gifted. He said
yeah.
I was a star child. But
I,
Bootsy
I,
Collins, but
yeah,
Bootsy Collins is also the star child of the Parliament generation.
yes, he is. I got to
And
talk to
they
Bootsy
landed
once. He
and
was
they
a nice
landed at
man.
Soldiers Field. And they landed at in the star and the starship landed at Soldier Field in Chicago on
Mm,
July 4th, sometime in the 70s when I was created.
yes,
So
absolutely.
there's a mixture of all those things in there. So I
But
am
you
the
know,
star.
some of those people wear diapers on the
Yes,
stage and
and
nothing
so
else.
I
Okay,
am the.
just
That's why I am
all
the
right.
star child. That's why
Yeah,
I'm the
they
star
were
child.
filling the diaper with more than ass.
Absolutely.
All
That's why
right.
I am the star
Yeah.
child. That's why I'm the star child.
Oh yeah, I think that's the baiting. We're okay. We're gonna leave that alone.
We're
Um,
not
yeah,
don't
yeah.
go in.
So
Just
let's
let
all
it go.
celebrate different sizes and shapes. Let's send love to Michael Jackson, who wanted that nose. And Vanita, we love you. Whatever is going on right now, whatever
Well, whatever
transition you're
realm she's
making.
in, love her. Whatever realm she's in,
Yeah,
we love
everybody send their love.
her. Mhm.
And until we meet
Tony,
again,
I don't like your giggle, but we gonna let that be. I don't like his giggle, but we gonna let that be.
you don't like his giggle.
No, I don't. I don't like.
Well, maybe someday you'll like his wiggle. All right. Take care.
Oh,
Bye
Be
bye.
good, man. Take
sir.
care.